second dish a hair too late.
What does that mean? I could just go get it.
No, we're live now.
What is that? I could still just go get it.
Look, people will see you just to go get it.
That's fine.
No, they'll cry.
They can get it too.
They can get vape juice?
They can get these hands.
Why would they want your hands?
Are we live? Oh! You didn't lie to me.
I fixed it. You broke it, and I fixed it.
Alright. You do the intro. I'm going to go get some juice. I'll be right back.
Hey, I don't know what we're talking about because Tim changed the topics on me, and then he abruptly left.
We're doing a little bit of Corona. Start with the Corona. Go ahead.
He said we're not doing the Corona, and now he's saying we're doing the Corona. So we may or may not be doing the Corona. It is Schrodinger's Corona. Schrodinger doesn't have the Corona. He's dead, to be fair. And he did a lot of experiments on a cat, not himself. So, now that all that's cleared up, yeah, Schrodinger's not dead. Wait, or is he? I don't know. Schrodinger. No, he's actually dead. That's not the premise of that psychological principle. But yeah, there's a coronavirus going around, and hopefully it hits Tim before he gets back, because I'm tired of Tim existing in general. I'm on his Facebook, though. I could say just about anything. I don't know why he has me on his Facebook, but you know, without any... And his phone's open and unlocked. This is a really bad idea for Tim.
What a shining showman.
What?
You're excellent at holding it down.
Holding what? I'm holding what down?
This show, you're holding it down.
Holding the table down. It's all
you're
coming.
doing such a good job holding
It's all
this
coming
show.
apart. Tim, help.
Holding this show down.
I like that.
Royce, what's good, dude? Sarah, what's good? Lady dude.
Lady
dude. What's going on, everyone?
You said you wanted to talk about the Sarandona? Is that what you said? Because that's what I prepped him for.
The Coronis epididymis.
The Kung Flu?
The Kung Flu.
That Wu-Tang virus?
The Jackie Chan Blues.
The SARS-2 Electric Boogaloo? You don't mean?
Yes.
The very same?
The very one. Cameron, what's good, dude?
So, what exactly do you want to talk about in regards to it? That it exists? Because it does.
Well, I have people in my friends who are from different states, different parts of the world, if you will.
Oh, wow. Let's just brag. I have friends in Japan.
Places.
He's at the heart. He could have it right now, and I wouldn't know because he hasn't texted me back in a few days. He might have it. There's no telling.
Working, homie, vaping straight PG to fight the virus. Yeah, I've actually read a little bit about that. What? If you vaped, you would be in the know.
That I would know that I would more or less prone to the corona.
Well, I mean, you'd still be able to vape, and you would make yourself more susceptible to catching it.
But
because it's propylene glycol.
But Tim, I have a question. So whenever you get the corona, if you get a bad case of it, you do get put on a respirator, which is because you get shortness of breath. Would you still vape if you were put on a respirator, Tim?
Yes, because you know what comes in a breathing machine? Propylene glycol, the PG in the PG-VG ratio in vape juice.
What would you just tell? Here, don't use that. Use this.
They try to put
use this blue raspberry.
They try to put me in a breathing treatment. I'm just like, no thanks. I brought my own. Let's just take a drag.
I need that 6% Nick.
I'm at a 3.
You're gonna be sick. You really think you can just go with a 3?
I gotta bump those.
You're gonna be stressed.
Bump those rookie numbers up, boy.
So, do you think there's a chance you'll get it?
The corona?
Yeah.
I'm 25, really good immune system, and no one around me that I know of has it, but it has a 10 to 14 day gestation period, so you could have it and not know.
Well, you can also go the full gestation period without knowing.
Did not know that.
I could have it, and you could have it. We could both be becoming immune to it right now, because with a strong immune system, sometimes you don't show symptoms until it's over. Or sometimes you never show symptoms. That's what I was initially saying. We've got 0 viewers on Twitch. You're never going to believe it.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever had any viewers on Twitch.
Yeah, but we're there.
We're there in case you want to switch over.
Yeah, in case you want to see us.
I can see every comment except for the Facebook ones, and Tim can see those.
There's Facebook. Rip that 50 milligram salt. Man, I don't know. So with Salt Nick, sorry to swerve off. With Salt Nick,
I knew this was coming when I saw Salt Nick, but continue.
Yeah, man, it hits real hard and it hits very quickly, but then the buzz goes really fast. Mm-hmm. I find when I vape regular nicotine, it's more or less like riding a wave. But with Salt Nick, it's just like I get my quick fix in a concentrated fashion, but then it's over really fast.
Yeah, that's what you tell me every time someone mentions it.
I don't want that. I mean, I see the appeal to Salt Nick, but I just don't personally.
You want that low and slow.
I want that low and slow. I'm a barbecue boy.
3% forever.
For life, boy. All right, so what do you think? Do you think, obviously we both agree that the world is overreacting. Except for old people. Old people need to be afraid.
There is a target audience. As long as you avoid old people and very young people, you're golden. Yeah. Because you don't want to be the one that infects them. So stay away from retirement homes. Stay away from preschools, but they're closed. So just stay away from kids.
Stay away from your nana.
Avoid her. I've avoided my grandmother for 6 weeks now, just because I knew it was coming. Not really.
You have a clairvoyant.
I've avoided her for the past 5 years.
I haven't spoke to her. She doesn't even remember what I look like. She's old.
And that's for her. I'm doing this for her. I want to go see her.
It's for her, but I miss her so much. She makes cookies.
I'd have her on right now if I could.
She'd be on the show, breathing really hard and freaked out. We're gonna die, youngins. We're gonna die.
It's coming.
I don't know, man. I think I spoke about this last week when you weren't there. By the way, welcome back to the show.
You had a week without me?
I did. You know that. You texted me immediately after going, hey, are you going to stream today? And I literally responded with, just got done.
I don't get Facebook notifications, apparently.
But,
also, I don't have friends on Facebook, so.
You got me, but you didn't watch. It's not the point. Point.
What?
I think they really deed over USM with the whole canceling the graduation ceremony. Granted, it makes sense that they did that, but at the same time.
It is weird to have a graduation. All your parents and family that would attend would be in the older audience, so, you know.
It's just like, calm down.
Also, they had to cancel because legally you can't have a meeting of over 10 people in the United States.
I mean, you know.
If you think there's going to be 10 people, you're supposed to cancel.
I just don't like...
Like, whenever I go to work, I expect there to be more than 10 people, but I work at a hospital, so they still have it.
I just don't like that it became so selfish.
When I go to Walmart, I feel like there's going to be more than 10 people.
Like, imagine if this were next year, and people were like, we're canceling your graduation. I'd be pissed. It's my graduation. Stop making it about you.
Yeah, I don't care what you get to say. I want to celebrate my graduation.
Put on some gloves, strap on a mask, and shut up and clap. It's my graduation. It's about me. Instead
of giving you like the cap and stoles, they give you all respirators.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, you paid 5 digits.
They can rent some respirators.
They can, yeah. Screw you guys. I'm gonna have my moment. Yeah. I'm gonna walk across the aisle. And then the dude's going to be like, congratulations, you did it. And then I'm going to look at the crowd, give them one of these, and then just go about my way.
And then I'm done. College no more.
And I'm done with it. Unless I want to get my master's, but who wants that?
You'll never be a master.
But I want to catch them all.
No.
Shit.
You never will.
Oh, man. One of my favorite jokes of all time is about STDs and Pokemon. Did you know that?
Okay.
You want to know the joke?
I feel like I've heard it before, but yes.
What's the joke? Tell me the joke.
Well, I want you to tell. It's your favorite joke. I don't want to spoil it for you and say it not how you like.
Well, give me a general idea of what the joke is.
You have to catch them all. I assume.
You gotta catch them all, and you gotta treat STDs like Pokemon. You gotta catch them all and then trade them with your friends.
I was for a wedding for graduation. You walk across the stage. Did we say I? I might have. Well, you can get married at graduation. You just have to really let them know in advance.
Yeah. Duh. Your comment is stupid.
You think that I'm stupid? Well, I am. But you correcting me just shows that you don't know that I'm stupid.
And
which is pretty dumb.
And you're my sister, so that makes you double dumb.
You know Tim's retarded. You grew up with him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Dumb. I like how you said. Oh man, it's so honest.
I don't know what lifestyle people lead.
I know you've got siblings. I don't know which ones you communicate with. You talk about a few of them. I've never seen them to know if they're real.
I've seen one of them, and it was only for a brief second.
And he was probably baked. Anyway.
Toasted.
So, I said most of...
Tim, you said, hi, you're stupid. Your sister, she called you stupid because you're stupid. That means you're stupid.
I'm not...
You stupid.
I never said I'll, and I'm not stupid. She said I'll, because she's stupid.
I'll believe that you're stupid because she said you're stupid.
No puns in the stream. Cut that.
This is like going across my face.
Cut that out. So, I've said most of what I need to say last week. Do you have anything you want to say about the coronavirus, or maybe spark a dialogue? Because I've already said I think it's stupid.
Have you seen that there's like drive-through testings in a lot of countries, and America is still like trying to figure out how and when to test people, and like
that is pretty dumb.
We have whole countries that are just you come up to the hospital, they'll test you, you leave, because you don't want to be stuck in a hospital where somebody else potentially has the coronavirus. Like my grandmother had a doctor's appointment today, and I was like, don't go to the hospital. I do not want you, a 70-year-old lady, to go to the hospital and get the coronavirus because you went for a checkup.
That's like dying at a funeral. Like, yeah. That's just ironic and sad.
It's like, that's just dumb.
Very sad. You can't even properly die if you die at a funeral. First off, you look like a showboater and a showstopper. It's not about you. Yeah. That day is about them.
People are trying to remember them. Now they're trying to be like, well, what do we do?
Now you're dead.
Now you're instantly the centerpiece. You have undermined their whole shindig.
The memoriam.
They might as well dump that person out of the coffin, put you in there,
and then rehost the ceremony. What a selfish d-bag you would be.
What if they just like take out a blanket, cover them up, and then just put you on top?
They just
keep going.
They take all the flowers, pull the flowers off, and then put them on top of the bag you're rolled in.
And they just close the lid, just like have to just click it.
Two per box.
That's a 2 for 1. Those boxes are expensive. You'd think that you could put 2 to 1.
I mean, yeah, well, they're like 14,000 and up.
Oh, what if it was like a rotisserie chicken rack, where like it like comes up and then like you can rotate the body and then it goes back down, so that you could have one funeral. Goes up, rotates to other.
I mean, that's convenience. You're making it autonomous, but at the same time, is that sensitive?
Well, I mean,
doesn't need to be. Screw them, they're dead.
We're trying to make it convenient, and this is from the viewpoint of a person that directs a funeral. What do they care? They've seen 1,000 people die.
That's true.
They see the people dying. It's their business. They get paid for that. The showmanship is really what gets them going.
So, if you had to build the perfect casket for yourself, what would it look like?
It'd be a cardboard box.
Just a non-ironic cardboard box.
I mean, if I was to go ironic, I would want it branded, like as if companies paid for me to be buried.
So you'd have like sponsors.
Yeah.
So there'd be like Mountain Dew branded across the side of your casket.
You look, it's just a big cardboard box, and around the front, just Mountain Dew, high voltage. You're like, yeah.
That guy lived a freaking life.
And then you just see like Windex.
Okay, well let's capitalize on this. You can pick 3 sponsors for your cardboard casket. What are your 3 sponsors? So you got to make this count. There's only 3 of them.
NASCAR, first off.
Whoa. Okay. Swing hard.
Then the cardboard box can be shaped like a race car.
Yeah. Like a decked out Monte Carlo.
Well, second off, I'd want Amazon just so I could really have the best cardboard. I want it to have the prime tape all over it. They tape it together with the prime.
So far you lived fast, you died fast, but you got to the funeral and at least 2 days shipping, so you did pretty good.
And then last of all, I would definitely want it to be SpaceX.
Like the Space Cowboys?
No, like Elon Musk's SpaceX.
Oh, his company?
His rocket ship company, yes.
Good. What, are you going to do like your funeral thing and then get shot off into space?
I mean, we could do that. It's whatever he's willing to pay for. I mean, again, this is a sponsorship.
I feel like he's a sentiment.
I mean, you can tell me what you think they're going to do when these 3 collaborate with their amount of money that they're going to put towards my funeral.
I think NASCAR is going to bend a knee as soon as they see Elon Musk on the docket.
Like,
hey, like they'll stay invested because they don't want to look like pansies. But I feel like as soon as they see Elon Musk, they're going to be like, okay, you're in charge. You do what you need to do, tycoon.
Whatever you say.
But the Amazon guy, I feel like he's going to...
Jeff Bezos? He's the richest man in the world.
Yeah, man. He's got the money, so he's got the power. So he's going to want a voice.
I just divorced my wife. I want to bury somebody.
He's like, you know what? I think I should orchestrate this thing. I am the richest there is. And then Elon Musk is like, dude,
especially when the theme's cardboard. I mean, he has limitless cardboard.
Like, if people listen to Elon Musk, we'd be in space right now.
We'd be at Mars.
At Mars. It'd be way too... Wait. Yeah, it'd be colder. It'd be cold. I'd be happier.
It'd be a little bit chilly. The water's frozen on Mars.
Mercury, though? Fuck Mercury.
What about Venus? That's my favorite sailor in Sailor Moon.
Sailor Venus. What was mine? Jupiter?
I think so.
I don't remember.
Is the green one the tall one? The Sailor Jupiter.
She's tall?
She's tallest.
I can't deal with that.
According to Mike, the guy I work with, she's the tallest, but she's not. She's the second tallest.
How tall is she? How tall is tall?
Like 5'6", 5'7".
I could work with that. I'm not taller than me.
Well, I mean, you could work with anything if you care about them deeply and affectionately.
Let's be honest. If you're taller than me, you got to go.
Sorry, I mean,
you got to bow. Well,
You've done it. You've made me feel intimidated.
You could be my soulmate. If you're taller than me, you got to dip. Sorry to tell you.
So naturally, I want my funeral to be really cheap and boring because I really, don't. I'm not going to be there. I don't want it to be exciting. My life's over.
You don't want to be post-life, still in thoughts. Like, I wonder how much fun they're having. Man, I'm pissed.
I get to heaven. Oh, they're having a party. Great.
I just had to walk underneath that piano. I just had to do it for the meme. I did it for the Vine, and now I'm dead. Everybody's drinking fruit punch at my funeral.
I had to eat 60 pounds of crawfish. I thought it was cool, and then I died.
They got Uncle Cracker playing, and I'm not there to see it.
It is a bop.
If I were alive, I'd kill myself. I'm so disappointed. He's going to play Margaritaville in 3 minutes, and I'm dead.
I had a week in Margarita.
You just reincarnate.
You might say there's a woman to blame, but I know
that sucked, dude.
For a necromancer to bring you back with Margaritaville.
You come back just crusted in salt. What is that sound?
It's the fridge.
Jesus Christ! I thought we evoked something.
The Jimmy Buffett necromancer.
The ghost of Uncle Cracker.
All right. So how would you be buried? What is your?
I don't know, man. Just light me on fire and send me off.
No cast or anything. Just tie you up like a witch from the medieval times.
Just burn me like a witch at the stake, bro. Heresy.
Done.
I don't know, man. Because to me, I've been to a lot of funerals.
No, we've already invested halfway into this, so I do want to take a second. Yeah, we're back. We're 30. We're what 20 minutes in. I want to go ahead and preface that we're talking about dream funeral during an epidemic.
Well, that could become ironic. I mean, they'll know. Like,
I'm just making sure that you know going into this before you say anything, because what I said was very sincere and heartfelt. That I would think it would be the coolest thing ever if I just got a bunch of sponsorships on a cardboard box because I was dead.
And you have video evidence, so like people could be like, "Hey, he wanted this. Like, you guys should endorse the funeral."
And then when my family gets millions of dollars because that casket is going to cost at most like $20.
That's a $20 casket, easy.
Yes, and then the rest of the money just goes to the funeral, which I mean it's going to be a baller funeral. And
it's actually it's a clever ploy to have like video evidence and then take it to them and be like, he wanted this. Like, this could be good exposure for you.
I mean, when I die, kids, if I have any, maybe. Wife, if I have any, maybe.
Whoa.
Hey, I have some family that's on my wife number 4 or 5. You never know.
That's true.
So anyway, Tim, how do you want to die? Well, not how do you want to die. How do you want to be buried?
I don't know, because like I was saying earlier, I've been to a lot of funerals, right? A lot.
Oh, okay. I haven't been to a lot.
I hate them, dude. I understand them.
Yeah.
And they make sense to me.
Okay.
But I hate them.
Yes.
It's so much.
Okay.
And I don't mean to sound insensitive. I've lost people. The funerals that I've been to, majority were people that I love. Naturally. So, like...
I love naturally, not forced to love.
I feel like I could say, I hate them, and it still be sincere, my love for the people that died. Just because it's so much... You could say right before you die, I don't want anyone to cry. Like, if you cry, I want a smile on your face. I just don't want anyone to cry. And it's still just going to be an emotional roller coaster.
It makes it more sad because it's not what you wanted.
You could say anything and set someone clean off.
Don't drink dairy. It's bad for you. And then bam.
Like,
he cares about me.
Once again, I'm not trying to sound insensitive. But I went to a funeral, saw someone that I love there who was related to the person who had died. And all I said was, hey, if you need anything, like, I got you. And I know that's cliche, but I just want you to know that I care about you and I'm not trying to overwhelm you. So just know if you need me, I'll be here. Just find me.
Be there.
And they just,
bam,
like a cheap egg, man, just straight through the middle, just cracked and broke
like
everywhere.
an anvil glued to the ceiling by some Elmers. It just, bam, unglued.
To me, it's just so much. I mean, I would want something small. Like, don't get a lot of people there.
Like those courthouse marriages, you just have to have the funeral director and your closest, like, 2 relatives.
Yeah, just get the closest people to me, keep it small, and then take something that belongs to me, or like my remains. Like if I get cremated, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's assume I'm getting cremated. Okay. Take my ashes, make a bunch of small, cool little doodads with them, and give them to the people I love. Then they can be at home, be with their dogs and cats and loved ones. And they could cry there. Don't cry at my funeral.
Now, I'm about to move to South Korea, hopefully. That is the plan as per now. If I go to my mailbox one day and there's like
a little marble,
like a resin dragon or something like that,
sick.
And I like open it, it's like, from Tim. It's what he wanted you to have. I'm like, wow, let me call Tim. And then I found out you're dead.
I am the resin dragon.
I'm going to be like, what? Huh?
Tim Hopkins, I am the resin dragon.
Tim Hopkins, a resin dragon.
Jesus Christ.
He lived the way he died.
That'd be cool.
As a resin dragon.
I feel like I would have to make a list. And everything would either have to be a big meme or like just overcomplicated. Like if you're in Korea and I die in my will or whatever, I'd be like, my ashes that go to Noah, turn them into chopsticks, and then like one will say fuck and the other will say you.
He just says it, and like you make sure that the cremated part's just the tips of the chopsticks.
Yeah.
He actually eats.
So he has to eat.
The rest of it's just regular wood.
Where my ashes are is what he's eating with.
I don't want you to use just my lower half on it.
Make sure it's the groinular ashes that he's into. That's hilarious. We've strayed from the beaten path.
I think Garrett messaged you.
And I feel like we're too deep in to start building a creature now.
Well, right now we're
building a funeral.
Well, what do you think the best funeral would be in general? I mean, we clearly have completely contrary views. I would want mine to be...
The best funeral is a party.
Okay.
Turn it into a party.
Just let people forget that you're dead.
Yeah, we'll turn it into a roller coaster. Like, let the sadness and everything happen, but have it be understood as the person who died that you want them to mourn, but you also want them to shut up, put a drink in their hand, and party, and then go home and mourn some more.
Do you think animatronics would be too much? Like, you know, they're having the whole funeral, like they just played Amazing Grace or something like that, and then it's just silent for a second, and then it starts playing Eye of the Tiger, and your body starts rising up out of the casket.
With a bunch of Chuck E. Cheese, like robots behind you playing fake instruments. It's the eye of the time. That'd be hilarious.
And they just forget that you're dead. They'd be more mortified that somebody actually fulfilled that request.
I don't think anyone would find that funny.
I would.
Yeah, just if I were dying, that would make me more comfortable with the fact that I'm about to die. Just knowing that I got a huge meme on the way. And everybody's either going to love it or they're going to hate it, which just makes me love it.
Well, I mean, you can see from, you know, just the way that we do funerals that there's never anything that is very creative or fun. It's very reflective and you know,
ceremonious and traditional.
So how do you think people would actually react if you did something like that?
Something outlandish, like turn your body into an animatronic?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think getting it past the funeral home and the people who run the ceremony is going to be the hardest part. Because getting them to sign off on it and be like, yeah, you can pop out of the casket.
Well, I mean, you don't have to... Look, if your family's dedicated to making this happen, because they loved you, they can go from funeral home to funeral home, and they can bargain to see which one's willing to do it.
Take my insurance policy out and be like, look, we'll throw $10K your way. Just let it slide.
Yeah, it's like, we're going to hire somebody else to do this. You just have to keep the body here, and then they'll take it. 24 hours, then it's done.
Then host the funny part. That's all we want from you. Stop making it complicated.
You're just a host. You're not even really, doing anything.
It's not your fault Uncle Johnny's going to pop out of the casket through the casket door with a fake guitar in his hand that's inflatable and just start singing Eye of the Tiger via mechanics.
How do you think, Soul Survivor will feel about that? Like the writer of Eye of the Tiger?
Oh, man.
Like you send him an email, we want the rights to use your song for this one ceremonious event. You think
they're old now, which lets me think that they're probably more prudish.
Do you think? Here's the question: if you offered them enough money, do you think they would take it, or do you think there's no money?
That's a fact.
Oh,
I think there's definitely a dollar sign on that. Because as long as they can get you to sign like an NDA or get you to sign like a like we're not responsible, you can't sue us for this, that, or the next, dude, they'll take money.
On the top of your casket, there's just like laminated to the casket India.
You wouldn't even have to pay me if I were the writer of a song and you messaged me and was like, hey, he's gonna be wearing a cheese wig and he's gonna pop out, like he's just gonna explode out of the roof of the casket and he's gonna be singing your song, this hit song. Everyone knows it is an inspirational song. Is that okay? Or do we need to negotiate price? I'd be like, do it. My only stipulation, film it. HD. I want it in 4K 60 frames and send it to me. I get the right to use it on whatever I want.
That's my new official music video.
In fact, it'll be on everything in my life. If I have a TV show or a YouTube channel or whatever, that's my intro.
Yeah.
Just your relative exploding through the roof of a casket. Dude, that's hilarious. Like, you wouldn't pay me for that. I would refuse your money. I just want the high quality video.
Well, see, we've got to cover several areas of this. What about a choreographer? You have to pay a choreographer to do what the animatronic's going to do. Do you think you can get a choreographer knowing full and well that you have a mechanical husk of a man? Do you think there's a dollar sign that he would do? Yeah, I would do some choreography to Eye of the Tiger.
Probably if you find like the Tim Burton of choreography.
Oh man, that's somebody's probably into it. Somebody's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, like just somebody who's into like macabre or ritualistic type stuff.
And then we're back to sponsorship.
Yeah.
We get a sticker from whatever their choreography group is right on the side of the casket.
This is why you're so broke, bud. What does that mean?
Who?
Jordan. That's Jordan.
Yeah, Tim, this is why you're so broke.
We haven't done this. It's just something we would do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd have to be dead to have done this.
So how does this make me broke? I don't understand. See, Jordan Lasser, this is why you're so broke, bud. Elaborate. Cite your source. Tim, right? That's what you care about. You just care to elaborate. You're talking about him. He's the broke one. I'm not the broke one.
Oh, I don't think it went to Facebook. Dang. Damn it. Yeah, you mean Tim? Can you? Oh, great Jordan out there in the ether. You mean Tim, right?
I just don't understand. Cause like
more people watching. Wow.
Yeah, I could tell you that. You gotta take the money. Oh, she's talking about from the perspective of me being the songwriter, not accepting money, but just letting them use my song. Look.
The money comes after.
Jordan, if you think I'm not gonna market the hell out of the video that I just got full rights to use, yes, that's steady income. People love a good meme, and that is the best meme I've ever heard of in my life.
You can go straight to Russia with that kind of smut.
Jesus,
just damn, Jesus. They eat it up.
Cause like, what makes more sense? Taking 10, 20K from a family who's already trying to like beg their way through a scenario.
Oh yeah, these people are crying when they ask you. He wanted you to play Eye of the Tiger for some reason.
We'll pay you 50K. In my mind, I'm gonna be pulling double that via people who haven't lost someone. So no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna take their money.
Now, if he wasn't really dead, if this was a gag, I'd charge him double if I found out.
Oh yeah, fake dead guy for sure. You're getting charged.
It has to be genuine.
Don't look at me like that on camera, ass. Like what? Oh, make me the bad. You're not the bad guy. You're just not seeing the dollar signs.
Well, she's not seeing the potential dollar signs. She's seeing the literal dollar signs. They're like right in front of you. And you're saying, no, I want these dollar signs over here. It's kind of like Star Wars. I want the merchandising rights. I don't want the film rights.
Does it make sense to you? Because it's got lasting power.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you get on YouTube and it gets 1 billion views, you're probably gonna get your money.
Yeah, you're gonna get what they would offer you, and then some on the top, and then you've got clout because that video.
And then you're like, on the Tonight Show, you people. So, Mr. Hopkins, why did you just give your song for free for this dead man? He's like, I felt bad for him. I felt like the family really needed this.
I'd be honest. I did it for the meme.
I did it because I felt like I would get more money later.
They said, dead guy, my song, popping through a casket. Done.
Say, signed, sealed, delivered.
There are 2 reasons for saying yes to that. 1, I'm getting paid either way. 2, that's funny as hell. I want that. I need that.
I'm gonna have that one.
Like what if it wasn't Eye of the Tiger? What if it was something that's just totally disrespectful? What if he pops out of the casket and he sings the chorus to that My Chemical Romance song? Like he just pops out of the casket. What's the worst that I can say? That's hilarious to me, dude.
No,
so long and good night. He slowly declines back into the casket. So long and good night. Oh my god!
You do the full sound. You have like the casket laid where like if you're at the stairs of whatever the funeral home is, it's like actually like tilted upwards.
I need a timestamp on that. All right, so that joke was made at about 30 minutes. That's a highlight. I don't care.
And then the front just swings open automatically, and then it just starts
hard.
Then it just starts playing Highway to Hell, and then like you come out on an animatronic motorcycle, just.
Your fans are like clothespin to the motorcycle. The budget ran out. Yeah. They had to like duct tape you to the motorcycle. I'm on a highway.
And you can tell like it's really cheap. The motorcycle's just rocking back and forth.
The bearings just aren't tight, so you're just like constantly shaking.
It's just kind of wiggling around.
Oh man, that's incredible. That's incredible. That's good content. I don't care.
See, this is why we need a sponsorship. I mean, you think Jeff Bezos would be down for this?
Man, probably not. You could probably get like
we get all the funeral homes in the area to come together for one funeral.
Yeah, they're like, this is the big one, guys. This is what's gonna put.
This is our annual funeral, the big one. We have several, regular funerals. This
is putting Mississippi on the map.
This can get us customers for the next 50 years. People will be flying in from California to get buried in Mississippi.
Who's doing this? Nobody. What
it's
are they doing?
New market.
What are they doing in Norway? Sending people off in boats and shooting at them with flaming arrows? Not today.
How would you feel if like this actually showed up on the news like 2 or 3 years from now? Like people just having absurd funerals.
I want royalties, bitch.
Yeah.
We developed this idea. Impromptu. We did this off the cuff.
Hopkins and Ulmer funeral service.
Yeah, Hopkins Ulmer funeral service. Pay me, bitch.
Cash money.
You shot your uncle out of a rocket into a net into his casket. That's my paycheck.
They do it Daredevil style. He just runs up a canyon.
Dude, pay my rent. Like, you owe me.
This is me. I'm saying these things.
You strapped him to a rocket and shot him across a lake into the boat that you set on fire. Pay me. Pay me my money. Pay it now.
I want a video. I want the money.
I want it. You owe it.
Pay what you owe.
You can make that out to Hopkins Ulmer Enterprises. You owe that money.
Do you think we've turned a few people?
Oh God.
It's just you watching.
It's just me watching. Everybody bail. They're like, no, I gotta skip this one, bro. I'll be back next week. You guys are fucking insane. I can't.
There's too much about death with an epidemic going on.
Somebody's parents walked in and was like, I need you to turn that off.
I don't know what you're listening to, but you have to stop.
What do you mean?
That's what they say.
Oh yeah, the parent comes in.
What do you mean? Then we take a chainsaw and just cut his body in half.
The parent comes in and is like, first of all, you're grounded. Second of all, never watch this again.
Now clearly we've already lost all our viewers, so we might as well take this to a full extreme.
I see a fluctuating 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. So somebody's contemplating whether or not they want to launch.
No.
They're like, please change the topic.
So, what if? Consider this realistic reinterpretations of how they died.
like reenactments of like.
Yeah, like they were in like a brutal gun murder or something like that.
So you show like a reenactment of it, like
no, like the person in the casket is like in the position, and you see like hired actors go in, they shoot them.
Oh no,
like, it's like a fake gun.
That's funny though.
Well, you want people to know what happened.
Yeah, for like the people who didn't get the phone call or whatever, the relatives that are a little.
Now
distant.
I will say I don't want the one where like grandma's on a respirator or something like that. I couldn't do that one. Like then it just stops. That would just be too much.
I heard it. Well, yeah, that's pretty dark.
Yes, that's
very My Chemical Romance. Jordan says, "Yuck."
What's gross, Jordan? Tell us
what's gross. Nothing about this. This is wholesome content. Plus, we're about to be millionaires, so you might want to be a little sweeter than that.
Yeah, when I have my 6-story mansion based on creative funerals. Yeah, you're gonna be thinking something.
You'll be coming back going, "Hey, I was there for that stream," and then we'll be like, "You said yuck. We remember you."
I'll tell you what you told me. Yuck.
She's just like, life just turned total downhill. She's like coming in. She's got like random twigs and lavery in her hair, like she's been out in nature for 3 years. She's like,
Please.
"We're friends. I don't know if you remember this, but we're friends. I need you. I need your help." And we're like, "We'll say to you what you said to us now that we live in a..." Oh, yeah, that's better.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm going to finish my story. She comes in. She knocks on our twin doors. We both answer the door because we live together in the 6-story mansion.
We have French doors and we both open one door each.
And she's like, "Please, I'm dying. I need help." And we both just go, "We're going to say to you what you said to us when we started this empire." And then we pull like a half bird's nest out of her hair. Yuck. Yeah. And then gently slam our French doors because we don't want to damage it.
Just ease them together and you like hear me individually lock the alternate door. But yeah, as long as you love us, I guess we could.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got your back, dude. We'll put you in a penthouse somewhere.
We'll put you on the 6th floor.
But if you're gonna be the way you were before,
but if you think you can go back to the Jordan you used to be,
if you think you can go back to yuck Jordan, as soon as we shut and lock all 13 bolts on that French door, we're letting the dogs loose.
Yeah,
we're gonna let all those Yorkies loose on you.
Boston Terriers even.
You're gonna see little tiny French dog doors. Open them, little.
It's kind of like Alice in Wonderland. You just see like little giant hands open tiny doors, and then dogs start running out.
You better watch out because they got spiked collars. That means they're badasses.
One of them's name is gonna be literally Spike.
Because we're unique and creative with our names.
One of them's gonna be Killer.
So if you had to pick a soundtrack, for your funeral, what would your soundtrack be?
Like, what were my top 5 songs?
Yeah, so it's like 5 songs. You could only pick 5 songs.
For like a real funeral or for like this style funeral?
Real funeral. Your dogs will love me. Yeah, after they get done eating your body.
Yeah, they'll love how you taste.
Your lunch. Because you said yuck. And then when our dogs get done eating you, they're going to be like, "Hey, yuck." And then they're going to come inside. What about that?
Yeah.
You didn't think about that.
They come back inside to us. They love us.
Yeah, they love us. What? Ninja sex party. Ninja.
Whoa!
Sex.
Easy.
Ninga. Ninja sex party. I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, it's like, hold on.
Clarifying moments.
You don't want that one. You don't want that band playing.
This is the D&D moment where I was talking about underwear and I said Knickers. Say that word.
Knickers.
Knickers.
Yeah.
That was a dicey one.
Yeah.
That was a dicey one because I said it in a fluid sentence. Did not.
We said it in a soft way. You didn't.
Yeah. I didn't. So it came out very in poor taste.
I wouldn't want you to, be exposed like this before your funeral, though. That'd be unfortunate.
Do you want 0 viewers? No, we didn't. Nobody.
You're still watching, and that's what matters, Jordan. We care about you.
That's how we know you're not yuck.
Yeah, you're our number 1 fan right now.
Yeah, you're the only one who stayed when everybody else is like, I feel incriminated by watching this. I'm gonna bail. I'm gonna step out. Don't threaten me. Don't yuck us.
Yeah, that's true. If you yuck us, we're gonna feel like you don't care about us.
Yeah, you can't yuck us. We yuck you. You must be out of your yucking mind.
You must be yucking stupid. Not really. I don't think you're yucking stupid.
This is where we're gonna watch that thing dial back to zero. Yeah, she's like, nope. I see what they did with the yuck thing. I'm not having. I'm gone.
They've hurt my feelings.
They've hurt my feelers.
My feelings? They're hurt.
Okay. Oh man.
So I guess we can limit it to 3 songs. What 3 songs would you have?
Let's see.
Because I don't want a long funeral. I don't want like a whole playlist going.
A short ceremony. 3 songs. My only serious song is gonna be "Children of Fire" by O Sleeper.
Okay. It was supposed to sound like Goofy, Jordan.
Yuck.
That was the point. So O Sleeper, yes.
I'm also gonna have "Master of Puppets" by Metallica, so that people feel really dumb that they showed up at all.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, this guy was an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think, what's a good send off? 6969 by Ninja Sex Party.
Man, I would leave that funeral immediately.
As soon as that song came on, everybody's like, "We're so glad." And you're like, "Oh, I don't need it. I'm leaving now."
This is one of their songs I actually just don't like that much. Let me go. Hey, I got stuff I could do.
I'd probably do
Attitude too.
"Food in the Shower."
Oh yeah.
Food in the shower. My casket would be getting rained on.
It's just covered with like breakfast burritos instead of flowers.
Everybody gets a breakfast food as they walk in the door. They just pelt my casket. You leave pissed off. You're like, that was a waste of a breakfast burrito. That thing was like $8.
Yeah. I could have ate that, you know. Well, I'd probably start off with Unicorn Wizard if we have to have one NSP song.
I do like Unicorn Wizard.
I'd probably start off with that one. Just really get people in the mood. They know what they're here for. They're aware. They're like, oh, this is his funeral. I get it.
Yeah, and then the song ends with a passive-aggressive
I do want Dan to do a live performance standing on top of my casket.
He's old, bro. He'll probably be dead before you.
This is like saying I just...
Oh, you just kicked it?
Yeah.
You coronated it hard?
Yeah.
Got it.
So like, then I would want him to perform. I want my casket to have a flat top so that he can stand on top of it and perform.
Okay. Do you want him in like full Jewish rock star get up with it? Okay.
And then I want him to play a cover of "Only the Good Die Young."
I have no clue what that song is.
You don't know that song?
No.
I'm just kidding. It says, quote, "Only the good die young." It's by Rod Stewart, I think.
I don't make me lie to
you. Then text play "Broken Wings" by Mr. Mish. Won't you take the broken wings
and learn to fly again?
Learn to live so free.
I figured you'd play Seal.
And I can pay it to a cast from the road on again. Ooh.
I figured you'd just do that to piss me off.
No, I put Karma Chameleon. It just comes on as
I'd leave. I'd bail on your funeral.
You come and go. You come and go.
Dude, oh. I could be in a loving, like a loving embrace with one of your parents. Be like, I'm so sorry you lost your kid. The second I hear that, yes. The second I hear that drum feel and the nightmares kick in, I'm leaving, dude. I will break an embrace with your parents.
Something came up.
So I have got diarrhea.
You just like immediately start rejecting.
I would dip. So the second I heard that song come on, I'm dipping. Too quick. Like that song's abrasive to me.
I'd be respectful. I'd be like, I don't enjoy this song.
It's like someone who had bad life decisions. And you never got to voice it, so at their funeral, you're like, you know what? I didn't agree with everything they did. I hated this, and this. Good guy, though. Great guy.
Yeah, I did like the way he was on drugs, but I loved it.
He was a bro. Also a piece of shit, but he was a bro.
The way that he stole $1,000 from me, that went not cool. I loved him. And then he wrecked my car after he broke into my house and stole the keys. But I loved him.
There's going to be people like that at my funeral. People who like ask, because I think the only person I'm going to let run my funeral is Casey.
You'll let him run as in to host the funeral.
He's going to run it.
All right, guys. We're burying Tim. I don't really know how to...
It'll be very minimalistic to a T.
So, like, do we just, like, throw him in the ground or something? Or
So when people come up and go, hey, I'd like to speak at Tim's funeral, he's not going to do any background check or any motive check. Like, my worst enemy could come up and be like, yo, I want to say some words. He's going to be like, all right, whatever.
Okay.
You go after the great-great-grandson of a Adolf Hitler?
Yeah.
Yeah. That you'll go after him.
You go after him. You go after the neo-Nazi coalition.
Yeah,
for some reason they said they wanted to just have a chance to speak. They didn't even mention him.
So, it's gonna be my funeral. Some dude in a really like crappy 3-piece and be like, I know you guys are mourning. I know you're going through a lot.
But have you considered?
But I'd like to take a moment to talk to you about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. To which I pop out of my own casket and stranglehold.
This is not the time.
I can't even tell you what they're called. What are those guys called?
Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah, the Jehovah's Witness guys.
Now, here's what I also just thought about. If I get all these sponsorships on my cardboard casket, do you think people will mind if they have a few sponsorships? You know, they got the stickers. They might as well go ahead and do an ad during the funeral.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, make bank, dude.
I love Noah so much. He was always such a valid customer of Amazon.com.
Bezos comes out
shipping globally.
You know, I didn't know him personally, and he pulls out a long sheet, but I have his transaction history. Yeah. This guy really loved Amazon, and you should too.
He trusts us. He would trust us with anything. There were some things that I didn't even know we sold. He bought them.
He went to the darkest corners of my site just to buy them.
That's how much he cared about me.
Those shelves would be a little bit heavier on my shoulders financially, if not for Noah. So get
now, when you go out, when you leave today, I want you to keep in mind that's what he did.
What would Noah do?
WWTMGD. What? What would Tobey Maguire do?
Oh my God. Who was the best Spider-Man?
Tobey Maguire.
Really? Why was he the best Spider-Man for you?
Well, because he was the first Spider-Man. If it's not broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? I liked him. He was Spider-Man.
Well, wasn't
no, sure. The second one was stupid and I hated him, but the third one's good. And I mean, Tom Holland is a very good Spider-Man. I just grew up with Tobey Maguire, and the memes about him really carry me.
So you didn't like Andrew Garfield?
No.
Was he too cool?
He was too much not Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he was a cool guy.
That's what I'm saying. Spider-Man's not cool.
Well, yeah, like his Peter Parker was like a cool hipster.
Didn't like it.
He wasn't a nerd or a dweeb or anything. But then again, if you go back and rewatch...
I mean, Tom Holland's not that much of a nerd. He's just kind of awkward.
Yeah, he's quirky, if anything.
Yeah.
But if you go back and watch Tobey Maguire, in the high school scenes, they got a lot of high schoolers. He looks like a 40-year-old amongst a bunch of children. It is very strange. I went back and rewatched the original Spider-Man.
It's bizarre.
He like goes in and he gets in a fight with, what's his name? Spike? Not Spike.
Yeah, sure. I'll say Spike.
I don't remember the bully's name.
Charles.
Who cares?
If you know the name, comment in the comments, even if you watch this 6 years from now.
Yeah, what was his name?
Just tell us, please. If somebody's already answered it, don't worry about them. You mind your own business and you answer.
But it looks like a grown man came to his kid's school and just decided to pick on the bully. He's like, yeah, I got reflexes. And the dude's like, you're so cool now. And he's like, yeah, I also pay taxes. You'll find out about that in 4 years.
Estimated payments every quarter.
I don't know, man. He did good, though. I hear he was an ass to work with.
Why are we talking about Spider-Man?
I hard left it. It's on me.
Where did Spider-Man even come from is my question.
The original idea for this podcast has been shot in the foot.
Yeah, we're talking about coffins.
Yeah, we literally killed it. We literally killed this cast.
Speaking of coffins, you know who else lives in coffins? Vampires.
No. We only have 10 minutes left. We cannot do that. But just so you know as the viewer, next week we'll be building a vampire scenario, which means the first week of April we will be building a vampire apocalypse, which that should be interesting considering I assume we're going...
A vampocalypse?
I assume we're going with traditional vampires, which means this apocalypse is already at a disadvantage.
Because they're traditional. They still believe in the old ways.
Yeah. Well, I mean that, and they're limited to nighttime. Huh. That's a lot. Let's not get into that right now because I've got some thoughts on it.
Okay, what are your thoughts on caskets? What are your thoughts on the actual funeral process? What do you think about it?
Carmilla, best girl. Carmilla.
Is that in regards to, is that a Spider-Man comic? Because yes, sure.
Isn't that Castlevania? Let's give it a Google.
Carmilla. There's a movie. That's a gothic novel.
Oh. Gothic novel.
It's early vampire fiction. Why would I not just read Dracula by Bram Stoker?
Yeah. Oh, it predated Dracula by 26 years.
That's fine. He went for it, though.
She put ellipses, space. It's a book. Yeah, we know that now.
You waited just a little bit too long. I literally had time to Google it.
Nerd. Who reads?
Yeah. I only read famous vampire books.
The reviews on it aren't that bad, though.
Is Carmilla a lady? Is she a lady vampire?
Look, Google image. Look at the images.
What'd she say? Did she say that? I don't like these pictures. These pictures don't look...
They're not the best.
See, this one looks more like it.
Yeah, she's like creeping up on the bed.
Now,
Carmilla...
I'm not a fan of a lot of these pictures.
It looks very generic.
I like this one. This one's nice.
Yeah.
So is it like sisters?
Carmilla is the lesbian vampire story that came before Dracula.
Why do they have to be lesbian?
I mean, not that that's an issue.
Yeah. Like, what significance
That's...
is there?
Oh. Okay. Whoa, hold on, wait. This predated Dracula?
Well, yes, by 26 years according to...
And it had a lesbian lead?
Well,
That's cool.
Two of them, it seems.
Oh.
Because it shows a picture of both of them.
That's cool. Like, I've never heard of this book, but apparently it needed to be represented better. That's pretty... Well, I mean, I guess we didn't really care about...
Well, I mean, clearly, it got represented however the people felt like it should be. Which it's had over 100 years. 200 years.
Yeah, but the exposure is just not... Hey, Thorn, what's good, bro?
It's a cool idea. I mean, I'm not going to knock it. I mean, I will knock a lot of the newer Frankenstein and Dracula books because they're retarded.
I feel like we can't dive into the
We're not. We're just talking about books. Anyway, Jordan, shut up.
To be fair though, before we jump out of the vampire thing altogether, because we're building vampires next week, but before we jump out of vampires, I personally believe sexuality would not matter to a vampire. I think they would. I feel like they would romanticize anyone.
Like that TV show, Dracula.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I felt like there shouldn't be a sexual nature to an undead creature. Your whole there seems to be a liveliness to the sexual desire thing. I feel like it would just all kind of be,
Yeah, I like the because you know Bram Stoker's Dracula, he had wives or whatever.
Well, yeah.
I like that concept because it means like there's a means to keep the ball rolling. Yeah.
To make more vampires.
Thorn, I'm so glad you're still alive, bro. I'm so glad you're still alive. You know, everybody's been...
Are you his father?
Yeah, I'm his papa.
Okay, naturally?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm very proud of him. My son's done really good for himself.
Well, that's good. I'm proud. Do you think that he would do all this funeral stuff for you? That he would...
Likely. Yeah, I mean, he would likely do my funeral arrangements for me. You want to know how he's truly my son?
Okay.
Go ahead and look at his initials.
T-H.
Yeah, look at the first two letters of his first name.
T-H.
Tim Hopkins, bitch. That's my son.
What's his middle name? D?
Yeah. Darnell.
Doris.
His name is Thorn Darnell Hood.
Thorn Dolphin Hood.
See? Ha!
No. He even called you a potato.
No, he said papa.
Oh, is his father?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So he is your...
That's my boy.
Wow.
He's my son.
Do you take him camping?
I do. No.
Are you the leader of his Boy Scout troop?
No.
Do you not care about him?
I love him. That's why I put him in front, behind a camera.
In front, behind, around.
I put him in front of him behind a camera because I knew he had the chance to be somebody.
He said he's going to do your funeral proceedings. You don't have to talk to that.
See, that's my boy.
He's already agreed.
That's my damn boy. Raised you right. I raised you right, son.
I put him near a camera. He'll do it. Okay.
But he was 2 months old. I walked up to his mom and I pushed her on the ground. I said, "Hey, I'm buying this boy a camera. And she's like, hey, dude, why do you push me? That's really uncool.
I thought we loved each other.
Like, yeah, we had a child. I don't understand. Plus, I'm still, like, healing, so why would you push me? I'm like, cuz I'm frustrated, and it's your fault.
I'm frustrated, and I want you to love me more.
See, all he craves is the approval from his father, and that's why...
And that's why you can abuse his mother.
That's why domestic violence is okay in my situation, because you have to...
Because she can't leave, because she has to look to you as well, because that's the approval he looks for.
This is getting weird. I don't like this anymore. We're going to backpedal.
We're going to go back to funerals.
We're going to backpedal.
It's a lot better topic.
I'm holding on to the truth, though. The truth is, I am his papa. He is my beloved son. I'm very proud of him.
There was like a secret about you being his father.
No, everyone knows that I'm his dad. Also,
you're proclaiming it.
Also, just because he is such a good boy, and I love my son very much, if any of you watching this haven't heard of Thorn, check out his YouTube. It's Schizo. Good content. My son does good stuff. Anyway, back to funerals.
I don't know how to spell that.
Funerals. Apostrophe. Yes, apostrophe D, apostrophe RE.
I have no idea.
Period, question mark, exclamation point.
Okay, so do you agree with like the way funerals are done currently?
No, I think they're bland.
Do you think they need pizzazz?
They need some pizzazz, dude. They suck, bro. I hate funerals. Which, I mean, I feel like, no problem, brother. I got you anytime. But I feel like
as long as you do my funeral.
Yeah, as long as you do my funeral proceedings, I'll plug your content any day, my man.
Actually, at the funeral, the casket just pops open. Follow Thorn Hood on YouTube. Yeah. Like and subscribe.
I'm an open casket funeral. It's just go to schizo at youtube.com. So good.
Like and subscribe.
Or I'll haunt you. I will haunt you.
It's what Tim would have wanted.
It's what I would have wanted. The boy deserves it. Give him what he needs. That approval.
Poor baby.
Give my son the approval his dad so desperately tried to obtain. I want my kids to have what I couldn't.
I want him to go beyond plus ultra.
This is what it means to go even further beyond.
So, if you could make one change to funerals, what would it be?
Probably the reason why they're a thing.
I want it to be because people aren't dying.
Well, I mean, I feel like, people say when you're at a funeral, oh, you're here to appreciate their life, not mourn their death. I wish that was the literal meaning instead of just fodder. What does that say? My funeral will require that no one leaves until they've gotten the most effed up they've ever been in their life. There will be a breathalyzer at the door, and if they read under a certain rating, they can't leave. Dude, I will die. I will join you. If I were to attempt that, I would be dead too. No dead people.
What if we just did it the other way around?
So,
where we had like however many people died that year, we just put them all in one room, and they just get to see one live person.
Well, whoa. That's imagine being the chosen alive person.
You're just standing up in front of thousands of caskets.
A bunch of stood up caskets in the body, like the eyes are marbles, and they're just. Dude, that's a panic attack. Like, that's a panic attack waiting to happen. Because your brain's gonna tell you that one of those eyes blinked. Like, your brain's going to tell you that something's happening.
Wait, Jordan, are you saying there should be no dead people at funerals?
So it would just be like a memorial type thing?
Or are you just saying it's just a party?
Oh, yeah. Are you just saying, like, a meme? Because, I mean, I could see that. Like, I could see why some people don't even go to funerals because they don't want the opportunity to see a dead person.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm dead and there's a lot of money left over, why should it be spent on me specifically? I'm dead. You just throw me in the ground and have a party. So
yeah,
that's a fair thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I'm still selfish, though. Have the party in my memory.
Well, yeah, I paid for it. They're going to think of me. They're going to get completely wasted on whatever alcohol is available. Yeah. That was from my budget.
Are you going to have alcohol at your funeral? Can I get sloshed at your funeral?
I'm going to have just a bar set up that's just for Tim Hopkins. Everybody else is just crying. You're just like, what?
Dude, I'd cry when I saw it, and then I'd get freaking totaled, bro. Yeah. Your mom and dad would be pissed. I'd look in the corner of the room, see the little open bar that says my name on the front, and I'd be like, I know what I'm here for.
Nothing but Everclear and Powerade.
Oh my god. As long as it's not orange, we'll be okay. I can't do orange Powerade.
It'll be blue.
I'll die for you. I'll die for you, bud. That's an easy one.
Who doesn't like blue? It's the best flavor.
Yeah, it's the best. How did we did this for an hour?
Yeah.
We offset the original idea of this podcast for a whole podcast.
Yeah, I got on to funerals and I didn't let it go. I grabbed it with my vice grip hand and I said, "No, tell me you can't back. Wait, whoa. We're gonna talk about funerals."
The coronavirus thing is so tired. Like I'm so sick of it already.
Well, yeah, I mean,
right?
It's okay to be panicked, but you should save all that energy and effort for whenever you really need it.
Yeah, don't stress yourself out.
Don't go spend all your money on 50 cases of toilet paper because you might actually need to go to the doctor or the hospital. Like, how are you going to pay for it then if you spend all your money on supplies?
Yeah, I mean, make sure you have toilet paper. Like, go buy one fresh thing of toilet paper. That way you have like a 6-pack of toilet paper. And it's just... Because realistically, how often do you go through a 6-pack of toilet paper? That's like, for me, that's a long...
Yeah, I mean, a roll a day, you'll go through a week.
And that's unreasonable.
Yeah, it's like that's
like
you are really just eating the worst food you could.
To use a whole pack of toilet paper in a day is just, you're just being stupid.
I mean, the same thing goes for like hand sanitizer and all that kind of stuff. I mean, there's no sense in over preparing and putting yourself in a financial strait whenever you could actually be put in financial straits from having a disease that's going around.
Dumb. That's dumb, B. Do you have any closing thoughts, though?
I love you, and I'm not just talking to the camera. I am talking to the camera, but I'm talking to people behind the camera. And there's nobody actually behind. It's a metaphor. Please bear with me. I mean the people that are watching the show.
The viewers, if you will.
And if you don't know me, you could.
Reach out.
Just send me a few messages. I'll say, like, hey, I love you. I don't have any reason not to.
You could be the most horrible person in the world. Until he finds that out personally, he loves you.
I'll find out pretty quickly. I have a degree in sociology.
That, and he'll just be like, hey, this came from your friends list. What is this guy? And I'll be like, oh, he's a neo-Nazi.
Yeah. See, Jordan loves me back. That means, that's one return on investment that I got.
Sorry. This is on my page. She's talking to me. Love you too, Jordan.
She says I love you. That's the plural you. You can tell by the way she wrote it.
Hold on 1 second. Figure this out.
Okay. What are you trying to send a message?
No, I gotta figure this out.
What are you trying to do?
I'm figuring it out.
What are you trying to do? That's Skype. Damn it. You did it. You made it Skype, okay?
I'm trying to sort it out.
I feel like you're trying to close the stream. Nope, that's Steam.
Yeah, I'm trying to close the stream.
Okay, you're gonna want to go down to the symbol for the stream.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
And then, no. Why am I can't. I'm having so much trouble.
Is this why I have to do this every week?
Yeah, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Just click the stream button.
This one?
Yeah. It's kind of like record, but if you press it again, it ends.
Okay. You want to say bye?